keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Trying to get to it. Got the back over the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Now the quarterback changing the original play call. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit, you get flagged for targeting, you get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel it.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Maryland, 55, Kansas.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Wide out in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. He'll try to tack on one more. Looking to throw it. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Kansas, 21.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Pocket starts to collapse. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time. Got his man on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's thrown another interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it then? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Bulls his way forward. Oh, they knock it free. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
It's so disappointing for the offense, too, because they pride themselves on being physical, right? They wanted to come out in this game. They want to establish the run. They do that each and every week. They had the first down. David, he just couldn't hold on to it. The defense now creates the takeaway.
And speaking of pride, that's what you pride yourself on defense, taking the football away. How many possessions can you steal? He had the first down, but you got there. And more importantly, you work on this all week long. County fair, stripping the football, and then falling on it. Nice job by the defense, forcing the turnover.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. 6-9-1, to the air. It's Marshall. Fires on the move. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback checking the play. He'll throw on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
The completion well past the sticks. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They'll keep it on the ground right up the gut, looking for 6. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Number 9. In the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
28.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Ball is free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their handle.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. A great catch and run for 6. And the extra point splits the upright. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Right back to him on the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. Turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosion. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Takes a handoff. Solid form tackle from this sophomore. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.